Welcome to Rich's era. A federal judge on Wednesday ordered the discharge of emails from Jan.6, a former Donald Trump attorney, to deal with investigators' speech communication. The communications were created in furtherance of against the law concerning Trump's efforts to subvert the 2020 election. Before we continue, please support us by clicking on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell for more updates. The emails show that President Trump knew that the particular numbers of citizen fraud were wrong, however continued to tout those numbers, each in court, and to the public. David O. Carter wrote, "The court finds that these emails are sufficiently related to and in furtherance of a conspiracy to rook the United States," he added. Carter, who sits on the federal district court in Central California, already discharged several of industrialists' emails from around Jan 2021 to the House committee work the USA Capitol attack. However, the two sides were still controversy over 562 further documents from Eastman's Chapman University email account. For 8 of the 500-plus Eastman documents the judge was examining, the judge aforesaid that the materials may be released as a result of they slot in the supposed crime fraud exception that permits revealing of otherwise privileged materials if the communications were concerning or in furtherance of outlawed or deceitful conduct. 4 of the documents were from email threads discussing prospective election litigation. In them, Carter wrote, "Dr. Industrialist and different attorneys counsel that regardless of the deserves, the first goal of filing is to delay or otherwise disrupt the 12th day vote." Carter's new order cited one email wherever Trump's attorneys state that merely having this case unfinished within the Supreme Court and not dominated on is also enough to delay thought of Georgia. This email, scan in context with other documents during this review, analyze that President Trump filed sure lawsuits to not get legal relief, however, to disrupt or delay the January 6 congressional proceedings through the courts. The ruling states, the court finds that these 4 documents are sufficiently concerning and in furtherance of the obstruction crime. It adds, 4 different emails that the judge is ordering disclosed demonstrate an attempt by President Trump and his attorneys to press false claims in tribunal for the aim of delaying the 12th day vote. The judge went on to cite a December 2020 email wherever industrialist aforesaid that Trump had been created aware that a number of the allegations made in an exceedingly state court election challenge were inaccurate. However, Trump and his attorneys went on to file a federal cause referencing as similar inaccurate numbers, Carter said. Carter's findings can bolster the committee's investigation into the previous president's election reversal gambits. The committee has repeatedly argued that a core church doctrine of Trump's decide to overturn the 2020 election results was to file trivial lawsuits meant to delay certification of the leads to key swing states. The judge's ruling echoes that sentiment. The revelation of the emails also comes because the Justice Department, likewise as the native attorney in Atlanta, have launched their own criminal probes gazing the 2020 election schemes. Industrialist must additionally render parts of materials concerning his proposal for then Vice President Mike Pence to disrupt certification of the 2020 election on Jan 6, 2021. The judge ordered Wednesday. Earlier this month, the committee argued that Industrialist has been consistently unreliable as he's tried to safeguard his communications from the continuing probe, which the investigators ought to currently get access to additional emails from one amongst his work emails.